Carrots, kale, broccoli, green beans. Vegetables are often deemed super nutritious in the human diet. But are they nutritious for dogs and cats? Today, vegetables make up a big portion of commercial pet food, and even homemade pet food. So they must be nutritious, or else why would vegetables even be in pet food? The first common dog food was created in the 1800s. It wasn't anything fancy, just biscuits made of grains, vegetables, and meat scraps baked together. But people loved the idea of an easy meal that promised to keep their dogs healthy. In the 1900s, more companies began making pet food with meat meal, grains, vegetables, and synthetic nutrients, and promoted it as essential for dogs and cats' health. Even today, pet food includes a lot of vegetables. So obviously, pets have been eating vegetables for quite some time now. So vegetables must be healthy for them, right? Well, many disagree. In fact, some believe that all of these vegetables in pet food might actually be harmful. Why? Well, a big part of their reasoning comes down to how a dog and cat's bodies are built. Let's compare them to an animal that only eats plant matter, like a cow. Cows are herbivores, which means that they eat plants, and only plants. Here's how you can tell. Take a look at these teeth. They're basically flat, which is perfect for grinding tough plant matter into a pulp. Now, see how they chew? They chew moving their jaws side to side, which helps break down plant matter even more. Another way we can tell that they're herbivores is their digestive system. See how long and complex it is? This gives them time to fully break down the strong plant cell walls and absorb all the nutrients. Now, if we compare cows to humans, humans are omnivores, which means that we eat both plant and animal-based foods. Our teeth kind of look like a cow's, right? We can also move our jaws side to side. So this means that we are well equipped to eat vegetables. But here is where humans are a bit different. Unlike cows, we don't have a long, complex digestive system with multiple chambers that digest plants in different stages. Instead, ours is much shorter and more acidic, which helps with digesting meat. Now, let's look at dogs and cats. Both are carnivores, with cats being obligate carnivores, meaning their bodies are built to survive on animal-based foods only. Their teeth are much different from cows and humans. A dog and cat have sharp, pointy teeth designed for killing their prey and tearing flesh. And their jaws actually can't move from side to side. Instead, their jaws go up and down, which is designed for crunching bone. And their digestive systems? They're much shorter and even more acidic than a human's digestive system. So it can quickly and easily digest raw meat and bone. So does this mean that they should only eat meat and that vegetables aren't nutritious for them at all? I mean, pet food has included them for decades and pets have been fine. Well, what if we compared a food that's mostly vegetables to one that's mostly meat? Maybe the ingredients could give us a clue about which one is more nutritious. Let's start with a plant-based vegan dog food. And don't worry, cat owners, ingredients are pretty similar with vegan cat food as well. This food is packed with plant-based ingredients like peas, oatmeal, brown rice, potato protein, canola oil, alfalfa meal, flax seeds, dried chicory root, dried carrots, dried fruit, dried celery, dried beets, dried parsley, dried lettuce, dried watercress, and dried spinach. I mean, this looks nutritious, right? I mean, these are ingredients that us humans would add to our own plates, so it should cover a lot of the nutrients that dogs need. Well, if that's true, then what about all of these ingredients? It looks like even with all of these plant-based foods, the food manufacturer still has to add a long list of vitamins and minerals to make it a nutritionally complete food. Meaning that the plant-based ingredients alone aren't enough to provide all the nutrients a dog needs. Okay, now let's look at an all-animal-based raw food for cats. And again, for dog owners, the ingredients will be pretty similar. This food includes beef, beef heart, beef bone, beef liver, beef kidney, Chilean mussels, egg yolk, cod liver oil, fish oil, and oyster meat. The only plant-based ingredients are psyllium husk for fiber and kelp for iodine. Now, the added nutrients. How much needs to be added to make this food nutritionally complete? Only 3: vitamin E, manganese, and taurine. Taurine is actually abundant in raw meat, but it's added because it can degrade when the meat is ground up. So when you line up these two extremes, it does look like the animal-based foods do provide more of the nutrients that dogs and cats need naturally. But what about a mixed diet? Most pet owners feed pet food made with a mix of meat and vegetables. Is this nutritious enough? Well, let's turn over a few bags and look at their ingredient list. There's some meat and vegetables, but also added nutrients to make it nutritionally complete. It's the same with this food too, and this one. Well, it turns out that even pet foods that mix meat and vegetables still need extra nutrients added. Okay, but so what? This doesn't mean that vegetables are completely void of nutrients. For instance, carrots are loaded with vitamin A for vision, skin, and immune health, and spinach and kale are packed with iron, which supports blood health and cell growth. And yet, there are pet owners out there that still say that vegetables aren't nutritious for pets. Why? Well, they say that the nutrients in vegetables aren't the same as the nutrients in meat. Let's take beef spleen, for example. 12 grams provides enough iron to meet a cat's entire daily need, and even enough for a 25-pound dog. Now, spinach. 12 grams of cooked spinach provides 14 times less iron than 12 grams of spleen. But couldn't we just feed more spinach then? Unfortunately not. The iron found in vegetables is in the non-heme form, which is very different from the iron found in meat. Non-heme iron isn't absorbed efficiently by the body, especially by carnivores. So even if spinach contains iron, your dog or cat's body won't be getting much of it. Now, I know things aren't looking good for vegetables right now, but don't worry, because vegetables have a secret weapon, and it's something that meat is almost completely void in: fiber. It's one of the main reasons why pet owners add vegetables to their pets' diets. Even veterinarians recommend them for extra fiber. And it's true, vegetables pack a ton of fiber, which supports healthy digestion and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. So it seems like vegetables can be nutritious for pets, because without them, there's no other way for pets to get fiber, right? Well, surprisingly, there's an animal part that not only provides fiber, but it's what our pets would be eating in their natural environment. If you watch wild canines and felines eat, you won't see them munching on heaps of vegetables. Instead, they're eating whole prey animals, and those prey animals are actually surprisingly high in fiber. But where's the fiber coming from? Can you guess? It's not the meat or the organs. It's actually the fur and feathers. Fur and feathers don't digest well like meat and bone. Instead, they act like insoluble fiber, adding bulk to the stool. So what does all of this mean? Well, vegetables do provide some nutrients and fiber, but are they nutritious to dogs and cats? Not really. Their bodies evolved to get everything they need from animal-based foods, especially cats, who are obligate carnivores. A small amount of vegetables certainly isn't harmful, but it's meat, organs, bones, fur, and feathers that truly nourish them, not vegetables. If you want to discover how meat-based diets support your pet's body and health, check out these videos.